Hi. Today I want to talk about something that can be challenging, but also incredibly empowering. How to detach yourself emotionally from someone. What is a relationship that has ended, or perhaps a toxic friendship you need to distance yourself from, or even let go of an outcome that you can't control. Sometimes detachment is exactly what you need in order to move forward and find peace. So let's just explore. First, let's talk about detaching from a finished relationship. This is probably one of the toughest situations we face emotionally, to be fair. When a relationship ends, it can feel like part of us are being ripped away. We might keep holding on to the memories, the what ifs, the hope that maybe, just maybe, things could have been different. But holding on keep us stuck in the past, unable to feel embrace the present of the future. So how do we really start detaching? First is to accept that the relationship is truly over. I know it sounds obvious, but you'll be surprised to know that many people go through the end of a relationship and don't actually acknowledge to themselves that it is over. And it's hard. Most of us have been through, but this critical step. This doesn't mean you erase the memories of the person of your life, but rather you acknowledge that these chapters of your life have ended. It can be helpful to create some physical distance, whether that's taking a break from seeing them, removing any reminders like photos or gifts, even unfollowing them on social media would be helpful. And I know it's hard. And this isn't about being cold or unkind either. It's about giving yourself the space you need to heal. Another key part of detachment is redirecting your energy. Instead of focusing on what you lost, start investing that energy into yourself, your hobbies, your passions, your personal growth. You see, when we fill our lives with things that bring us joy and fulfillment, the emotional grip that person had on you begins to loosen. You start to realize that you are whole on your own and that your happiness doesn't necessarily depend on anyone else. Next, let's talk about detaching from a toxic friend. This can be tricky because friendships often comes with a lot of history and shared experiences. But if a friend has become toxic and is draining your energy, making you feel bad about yourself or pulling you into some negativity, it might be time to create some distance. First, recognize the impact this person has on your own well-being. Pay attention. How do you feel after spending time with them? Are you uplifted or do you feel drained? If it's the latter, perhaps it's time to reassess the role this person plays in your life. Remember, it's okay to set boundaries and it's okay to say no. You don't own anyone your time or your energy, especially if it comes at the cost of your mental and emotional health. Once you have decided to create some distance, it's important to do so with kindness and clarity. You don't have to make a big announcement or have any confrontation, to be honest. Sometimes simply becoming less available, declining invitations, or not engaging in negative conversation is enough. If the friendship naturally fades away, that's okay. And if they confront you about, be honest, but be gentle. You're choosing to prioritize your well being, and that's nothing to feel guilt about. Remember that. Lastly, let's talk about detaching from outcomes we can't control. That's a hard one. This is something that many of us struggle, myself included. We invest so much time and energy into creating goals, dreams, situations. And when things don't go as planned, it can be quite devastating, to be honest. But here's the thing, we can't control everything, and trying to do so leads to frustration and disappointment, So the key to detaching from those outcomes is to shift your focus from the result to the process. Instead of obsessing over whether you will get that promotion or win that client or achieve that perfect outcome, whatever that is, focus on what you can control, your effort, your attitude, your actions. By doing your best and letting go of the rest, you free yourself from the constant pressure of needing things to be turning out in a certain way, you see? Another way to detach from outcomes is to practice mindfulness. And by that, I simply mean stay present in the moment, appreciate what's happening right now, rather than stay worrying about what might happen in the future. Because you see, when we fully engage in the present, we're less likely to feel overwhelmed by what ifs and worst case scenarios. Detachment doesn't need to mean indifference, it means freedom. It means allow yourself to move forward, unburdened, by the weight of what you can't control or what's no longer really serving you, to be honest. Whether it's letting go a past relationship, distancing yourself from a toxic friend, or releasing your grip in the outcome, essentially, you're making space for new opportunities, like new connections and new growth, really. So if you're finding it hard to let go of something or someone, perhaps start small. Take one step at a time and be gentle with yourself. Trust the process. Detachment is a practice, not a one-time event, but with each step, you will feel lighter and lighter and more at peace. So I hope this video has given you some tools and insights to help you in your journey of emotional detachment. And you know what? Remember, it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. Prioritize your own well-being. Yeah. Take care and be kind to yourself. And I see you in the next one. Bye for now.